Woo. Yeah. Good to see ya. Boys. Okay. What are you doing next? Right, and 1, 2, 3, 4.
Go.
Oh, Fred, how sweet.
How you guys doing?
Yay!
We haven't seen Mia.
And here's the sax version.
Addie, this is for you. Five, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, the sax. That's nice.
Ooh, that's actually more. Did you get that?
Scott, get that butt up, would you, buds? Oh, Kim, you're laughing. You can get up too.
Look, that's good, John.
Come on,
There
Mom.
you go.
Yay!
But my favorite one is this one.
Very catchy. It is catchy.
Is the coffee being done?
Haven't found a Celtic one yet, Scott, but I'm working on it.
There's an Austrian one. There's like a Cuban one.
Jerusalema, ikayalami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana, Jerusalema, ikayalami.
Hey, John, there is a Celtic one, actually. Two guys in an Irish pub drinking a Guinness going, Jesus, look at them gobshites. What are they doing?
For those of you who keep asking for different arrangements and styles, you should join us on your favorite.
Say, Judy, any chance to get Rob to do this?
Is Lulu gonna join us?
Yes! Boys are doing so well.
I know, it's been a fun activity. I love it.
So I'm recording this, so
Oh,
in
no.
Zoom.
Jay's exited the screen.
Okay, and I think the people that didn't participate can practice the sitting version.
Yes,
Right?
I think the sitting
You
version
can do
is
it with
best.
your hands. That's right. You know,
Yeah.
Three, four, switch right, 2, 3, 4, switch
six,
left,
seven,
right,
eight.
right, 2, 2,
I'm gonna
3,
watch.
and left 2. Right?
Yeah.
Everyone can do it.
I love us. This is
I can see Judy doing with her glasses.
I want to let you guys don't worry. I'll be taking my blood pressure after this. I'm sure it's,
Could you just take it right now?
gotta-
Maybe then we can call, you know, whoever we
Macarena.
might need to. Sorry, Jay, what'd you say?
Now
That's
it looks like,
apart from Addie, you're adding the Macarena to it.
yeah, I was gonna say the boys are doing the Macarena.
whatever.
I mean, the music, you know.
It wouldn't, well, I mean, whatever, it would basically work.
Yeah.
It's a funny song. It's like,
It's kind of off.
it's kind of off, and then like the dance is kind of off, and
Uh-oh. Fred,
You
I
could
think
do that.
accidentally
Isn't
hit
there
the
a
mute button.
Texas?
Oh,
nice.
It's kind of like the electric slide with the counts.
A lot of those line dances actually are, I think, around the turnaround. They're not quite lined up with the music too, which can go.
1, 2,
I love
Wasn't
it.
there
Oh
one
my
called the
God, I love it. I can't wait to do it with Zia too.
3,
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
2, 3, 4, and 1.
That was a good practice.
And 1.
Hey, do you have that Celtic one? Did you find that, John? Can we hear it?
No, I couldn't find a Celtic
Okay.
version. If somebody finds one, let me know. Scott's
That's
going,
one,
are you
right?
kidding?
Scott, you found one, right?
There must be some kind of a Celtic line dance, though.
oh yeah.
Maybe the Ulanum.
No, I just said the
from
Celtic
Ireland or
version was.
something.
I said the Celtic version was 3 Irish guys sitting in a bar going, geez, look at the gobshites out there. That's the Celtic version.
Well, you could just play some Celtic music that has about that same beat and just do the same moves.
Well, that's
Right.
that when you say you, who are you talking to, Lynn, here?
I'm talking about pull up one of your, you, Scott. You have lots of Celtic music just at your fingertips, I bet.
Oh, I do, but the dancing part is not on my fingertips.
No. But if you just play some music in the background, I bet they could adapt the dance moves to it.
They could. Yeah. I danced at Michael's wedding. I was a little intoxicated. And
Just a little?
near the end, maybe more.
Yeah.
Would this
So
work?
back to scheduling. Do we decide Easter or something or what?
Easter work?
Easter in the afternoon.
So
Rosie?
Rose, you have Zia in Easter afternoon?
Pumpkins are highly encouraged.
Yes.
Okay, let's do Easter call.
Maybe
Still
your
a
group
4
could do it.
count. 1,
Yeah.
Totally do it.
Doing it? Am I doing Irish
1,
jazz?
2, 3, 4,
Was this it?
and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 1, and 1.
Good job, John. I love it. You can count to 4. That's an improvement.
They're doing it in France.
Let me try another one.
They can totally work.
So adaptable. So adaptable.
That's too damn traditional. Here's one called Old Blind Dogs.
Yeah, there you go.
It sounds like the one that's on Titanic.
Yeah.
That's a group called Felix Thorpe. They're really good.
A reel or a jig.
Uncle Scott, I love that you knew him by sound. I love it.
Scott, is your group kind of still playing sort of remotely or?
I've got 2 groups I'm playing in. One, we've done some recording by Audacity, but other than that, not really. You know, we played last summer out in the lawn, but we're going to pick back up here again pretty quick.
Good.
Yeah, it was a weird St. Patrick's Day being home.
Yeah, right? It's the first for you in a while, huh?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, last St. Patrick's Day, things were shutting down here already.
We played on the Saturday night before St. Patrick's Day, and I was really stressed about it. And I'm not kidding, because things were starting to get really bad, and we were supposed to play again on Tuesday, and we played Saturday. And actually, I moved all our stuff in, I wiped everything down, and there weren't that many people there that night, I was really glad. And then during over breaks, I just walked outside. I didn't talk to anybody. I was really I didn't feel comfortable. And then Sunday they shut everything down because we were supposed to play on Monday night and then twice on Tuesday. And I was really stressed about that thing. Because the rest of the band wanted, not Bob, not the one that I normally play with, the two new guys that I'm playing with. And the one guy's older than me. He's been very, no, COVID's no big deal. And back then he didn't care and he was out and I was like, oh. So I was glad when they shut everything down.
Okay, so we're on for Easter at 1 o'clock.
I always associate that with COVID, St. Patty's Day.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean that was the day that the whole country shut down.
Gotcha.
So.
Yeah.
It seems like there are different kind of anniversaries for people that whole year mark, and for us it was like February-ish. We weren't quite shut down fully yet in the schools, but I mean, as a music teacher teaching, over 500 kiddos in my space in a week, I was seeing a huge uptick end of January and into February of illness. And it got to the point where I started making different choices as a teacher in the classroom to not be using instruments and not be singing as much. And then I was learning from students that several parents worked at that in Kirkland, facility, and those kiddos were sick and coming to school. And I'm thinking, the news was breaking about this possible, new thing. And I'm thinking, why aren't we shutting down? There was a case at the local feeding high school. We had a 5th grader's family that was on quarantine all before everything became official. And I'm like, why are we not shutting down? I think it came a little late, but it's interesting. I'm reading things about the new variants, and I'd love Fred's opinion on that. This B117 for us right now is that's the big that I'm hearing a lot about. And I just feel like everyone's getting excited because spring is in the air and we're getting vaccinated. But what do we know about the vaccine on these other variants? Hi, Isa.
I don't know much more than what they say in the media. I think I was listening to some experts, virologists in the US on the news. They said that the vaccine may not be perfect. That's why they said any vaccine is a good vaccine. Because the vaccine always will give you some form of protection, at least 90, 70, 80, 90, whatever you can get from the new variant. It may not be perfect, but you still get some form of protection because there's crossover over like antibodies. When you create antibodies against one variant, you might create some also. You have a higher chance of creating antibodies against other variants, but it's not perfect. But
do you think we'll have boosters, Fred? Do you think we'll be seeing boosters?
There you go. That's what they said. Yes, some people said they might. Now you can get the first vaccine you can get. Whatever you can get it. And then later on, they might have boosters for new variants. And then you just keep moving. That's the most important, like they said, for now, get the vaccine and still be careful. That's what they said. Still wear your mask, do whatever you can until they tell you it's okay to see your grandparents. It's okay to mingle with people, for 4th of July, like Biden said. We hope this thing will, but for now, you just have to be careful. I think that's what they said. I'm not an expert, but from the news, I
didn't know if you, as a doctor, if you're seeing anything that maybe we're not,
I didn't know. I'm in a region that I'm not seeing a lot of COVID cases, like where I was in Paris. But it's just like France is a bad example because people were not getting vaccinated properly. So, but what I know is from what I hear from the news.
Okay, I'll set it up for.
I was like, what?
Easter 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Is Jesus going to have a problem with this?
Not at all. We're celebrating.
Jerusalema.
Jerusalema? Totally appropriate.
Be at the coast. I'll be at the beach.
Okay.
Mom, will you have Wi-Fi there?
Yeah, I think so. I'll be at a World Mark with my sister.
Oh, good.
In Oregon?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Glen Eden.
Oh, we love Glen Eden.
Oh,
Mindy, I'd have room for you and the boys if you wanted to come.
Okay, I will. You let me send me the dates.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Gosh, this is not
Okay.
a common conversation. Like, look at us planning. I mean, not me, but you guys.
I know. I know. We can start having reunions.
I know, it's so sweet.
We could slow the Jerusalema track down on YouTube. Have you ever tried that with your YouTube links, guys?
No.
So you go to the gear setting and you go to playback speed. And you can either slow it down or speed it up.
Oh.
Yeah, so we could even do that, John, with our Jerusalema if it is too fast and others want to try it slowly. I'm sure
Yeah,
John
that could work.
It's not the speed that I'm having trouble with, Mindy. It's the
Okay.
hopping.
Hopping. Come on, you're a teacher, adapt it. Just like, you know.
Yeah, and then you could always just like do a little hip shimmy instead of a hop.
Right.
You know, just gotta stay on beat. 4 count. You can do it.
That's all it is.
All right, family, I love you.
Happy
Okay.
day.
Yeah,
Hey,
I've got
I'm gonna go too.
Love you, Mom.
Bye, everybody.
See you in
Bye,
2
kids, love you.
weeks.
Love you too.
Love you too.
Boys, you want to come say goodbye?
Have a great week.
Thank you. We'll see you guys in a couple weeks.
Well, I think we're going to turn off to now already.
Bye, boys.
And John's working on music.
John.
Bye, Rose. Bye, Caesar. Bye,
Bye.
Zia, too. Love you. Bye, John.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye, Mom. Love you.
Thank you.
100 stories high. People getting loose, y'all. Getting down on the roof to hear. The funk was flaming. Out of control.
Out of control.
Sorry, I missed the end of the call. I had to use the restroom.